Welcome to English Practice Everyday. In today's preposition practice video, we will understand how the preposition over is used in various contexts to indicate movement, position, completion, covering, and other relationships between things or actions in a sentence. Let's start. Please speak out loud with me. 1. Preposition over indicating movement or direction is used to suggest movement from one side to another. Preposition over is used to suggest movement from one side to another. The bird flew over the nest. The bird flew over the nest. Zoe leaped over the puddle. Zoe leaped over the puddle. They walked over the bridge. They walked over the bridge. The cat jumped over the fence. The cat jumped over the fence. We drove over the mountain pass. We drove over the mountain pass. 2. Preposition over indicating position or location is used to describe something being directly above something else. Preposition over is used to describe something being directly over something else. There's a roof over our heads. There's a roof over our heads. The cloud floated over the town. The cloud floated over the town. The lamp is hung over the table. The lamp is hung over the table. The bridge stretches over the river. The bridge stretches over the river. Mia held the umbrella over her head. Mia held the umbrella over her head. 3. Preposition over indicating completion or end is used to describe the end or completion of an event or action. Preposition over is used to describe the end or completion of an event or action. The concert is over. The concert is over. The rain is finally over. The rain is finally over. The ordeal is almost over. The ordeal is almost over. The war was over by 1945. The war was over by 1945. The meeting will be over soon. The meeting will be over soon. 4. Preposition over indicating covering or spreading is used to describe something covering or spreading across a surface. Preposition over is used to describe something covering or spreading across a surface. Snow fell over the ground. Snow fell over the ground. The fog settled over the valley. The fog settled over the valley. Ivy wore a mask over her face. Ivy wore a mask over her face. The paint was applied over the wall. The paint was applied over the wall. Eve spread the blanket over the bed. Eve spread the blanket over the bed. 5. Preposition over indicating transfer or handing something is used to describe giving something from one person to another. Preposition over is used to describe giving something from one person to another. Amy handed the keys over to Sam. Amy handed the keys over to Sam. Liz gave the book over to her friend. Liz gave the book over to her friend. Zach passed the baton over to his teammate. Zach passed the baton over to his teammate. Joe turned the responsibility over to his colleague. Joe turned the responsibility over to his colleague. The teacher passed the papers over to the students. The teacher passed the papers over to the students. 6. Preposition over indicating superiority or control is used to describe a position of authority or higher rank. Preposition over is used to describe a position of authority or higher rank. Alan presided over the meeting. Alan presided over the meeting. Don has authority over the team. Don has authority over the team. Mary has control over the project. Mary has control over the project. They have dominance over the market. They have dominance over the market. The teacher has influence over her students. The teacher has influence over her students. 7. Preposition over indicating excess or surplus is used to describe an amount exceeding a specific quantity. Preposition over is used to describe an amount exceeding a specific quantity. Mike is over 6 feet tall. Mike is over 6 feet tall. We spent over our budget. We spent over our budget. Jane has over 1 million followers. Jane has over 1 million followers. The book costs over $20. The book costs over $20. Leo won by a margin of over 10 points. Leo won by a margin of over 10 points. 8. Preposition over indicating duration of time is used to describe a period of time. Preposition over is used to describe a period of time. We talked over dinner. We talked over dinner. Beth studied over the weekend. Beth studied over the weekend. Jim grew taller over the summer. Jim grew taller over the summer. They worked hard over the past year. They worked hard over the past year. The situation improved over the months. The situation improved over the months. 9. Preposition over indicating preference or choice is used to indicate a preference or priority for one thing over another. Preposition over is used to indicate a preference or priority for one thing over another. Lucy chose tea over coffee. Lucy chose tea over coffee. Max prefers hiking over running. Max prefers hiking over running. Sophie values honesty over politeness. Sophie values honesty over politeness. I would take a vacation over working any day. I would take a vacation over working any day. Jenny picked the blue dress over the red one. Jenny picked the blue dress over the red one. 10. Preposition over indicating overcoming or surpassing is used to describe surpassing a difficulty or challenge. Preposition over is used to describe surpassing a difficulty or challenge. Tom's finally over his cold. Tom's finally over his cold. Emily prevailed over her rivals. Emily prevailed over her rivals. Nick got over his fear of heights. Nick got over his fear of heights. The team got over their defeat quickly. The team got over their defeat quickly. The community triumphed over adversity. The community triumphed over adversity. 11. Preposition over indicating by means of is used to describe a method of communication or transmission. Preposition over is used to describe a method of communication or transmission. Rose sent the file over email. Rose sent the file over email. We discussed it over the phone. We discussed it over the phone. They communicated over video chat. They communicated over video chat. The announcement was made over the radio. The announcement was made over the radio. The message was broadcast over the loudspeaker. The message was broadcast over the loudspeaker. That's all for this preposition practice session. Please keep practicing accurate use of the preposition over in your daily life. In our next video, we will pick up another preposition to learn and master. Bye for now.